Okay, so I'm going to show you real quick how I want this done. So let's just go through the email step by step. The audience is mostly men, 18 to 35. Fat loss and weight loss topics typically do better on the channel. Muscle topics have worked before, but usually the channel is more geared towards fat loss. Search for a video topic that is already performing well. So there's no point of trying to predict whether the topic will work well, or like think of a really interesting video idea or a really interesting article idea. Like, let's explore this one topic that I'm thinking of off the top of my head. It might do really well because you could tell people whatever it is that you think is going to work really well, like whatever topic you really want to talk about. But first, you want to start by finding the topic that's already working really well, because otherwise nobody will ever even hear what you have to say. You have to make sure that it's going to be something that's going to catch somebody's attention, because if nobody clicks on it, then you're not going to get anything out of it. I'm not going to get anything out of it. So this is how you search for the topic. I gave you guys a list of different channels that you could start with: PictureFit, Brightside, all these guys. I'm not going to go through the entire searching process. I'm just going to show you how I did my last one. So Brightside is an amazing one. You search for the channel that's written right here. So this says Brightside. Search for that. Then you click. So the top search will be the channel itself. You can look through these, and actually you can see right here they just posted this 19 hours ago. Now, to me, I look at this, and between the picture and the title, I know that this video is going to perform really well. But at the same time, if you look at the surrounding videos, like one day ago, 103,000, 16 hours ago, 70,000, like this video did better than this one in a couple hours. So maybe it's not that great, but usually what I do is I click here. So I'll click the channel itself. Then once you go here, you can go to videos, and then you go sort by most popular. Okay, so this gives you a whole bunch. Now, any of these can turn into videos for us. Like, if you see this, run fast and ask for help. You could just take something and be like, if you see this at the gym, run fast and ask for help, right? If you think of something that we could build a whole, like, 800-word article about, then that's what you would go with. Or, so like this is an example. I scrolled through here. I found this one right here. This surprising test will reveal the truth about you. Okay, and then I was like, okay, that's a really good one. We could definitely do this. How can we do this for gym use? So what I did was I made this surprising test reveals your true body type. And sure enough, I mean, look at the amount of views that this got, 213,000. And I just like, it's a different video. But it's very, very similar, as you can see. So when you guys find the video that you're basing it off of, or the topic that you're basing it off of, I would like for you, with every single submission, to also submit for me, just copy and paste what you're basing it off of, because then it gives me an idea of what title worked with what thumbnail. So if you could just copy this, and then in the article just paste it somewhere in there that you're working off of this. And at the end of the day, just so you guys know, there's people that will, there's people, that will directly copy this. So they'll be like, this surprising will reveal the truth about you, right? Look at how many there are. And then there's this one, which is clearly different. And the other thing is too, is that it's not just clickbait. So I figured out, this surprising test reveals your true body type. I'm like, that would be a great title. That's all I knew. And then I'm like, okay, how do I work backwards for that? What kind of tests are there in the bodybuilding or the weightlifting or the fat loss community? What kind of tests are there? I could do a Google search, but I already know that there's the whole ecto, endo, mesomorph thing. And then I go based on that, and I make a whole video about how you could test to find out which one you are, and then I explain my position on the whole ecto, endo, and mesomorph thing. So it's not clickbait. It really is. You click on the, I mean, of course it's clickbait, and that's what we're going for, but at the same time, it's related to the topic that we're talking about. It's not just some random topic and then title, and then it goes off on its own topic. And there are a bunch of these. So like, how to lose belly fat in one night with this diet. So this is good and everything, and we can make a video like that, but I don't like to deceive people too much with the clickbait. Like, I do like to give them So, and how to lose belly fat in one night with this diet. Honestly, I don't know. It's something that I would go for. You guys can try that and everything like that. There are a couple topics that I do want you guys to stay away from. Also, I'll actually paste a video into here, 10 popular weight loss. So this explains a lot of my position on stuff that doesn't work. If I'll include it in this email, so you guys have that stuff that you want to stay away from. But for the most part, a lot of topics are open, and it's really done, like, that was really quick, but it does take some thought, it does take some critical thinking, but it increases the chances that whatever topic it is that you write about will actually get watched, get read. Otherwise, it's just like you're guessing, and there's such a large amount of videos to search for that you guys don't have to be guessing. Another one you can go to is like Athlean-X. Search through them. ASAP, even ASAP Science, which isn't even about like fitness, really. It's not really about fitness. If you go to theirs and you go to videos again, and you go to sort by most popular, and then you're scrolling through, let's see. How much sleep do you actually need? How much sleep do you actually need for fat loss? Now, here's the other thing. We want to stay below 50 characters. For all titles, stay below 50 characters. That's very important. Make sure that you're below 50 characters. And actually, some of the ones that perform the best, as you can see, are really, like the Science of Orgasms, done. You know, people will click on that. You don't have to make huge, long titles. People want quick and fast. They want to know right away, what is this about? So just try to find the shortest way to put the title. Obviously, if you find one of those videos, like that was a longer title right here. This one's this surprising test reveals your true body type. Usually, like 5 diet mistakes making you fatter. 6 words is amazing. 6 words is amazing. But if you saw a longer title that worked from one of these other sources, then go with that title and just change one thing or the other thing up. But nothing more than 50 characters no matter what, because otherwise it gets truncated and then you can't see it. Yeah, but it's really about just going through these channels and searching for what's working for them, what's worked for them and stuff like that. Really, Picture Fit, Brightside, ASAP Science, those are really good. These are pretty good too. Athlean-X is great. You could find some really good stuff from his channel. Just click here. A lot of this stuff is about building muscle, which is good, but I don't have that much of a following about building muscle. But at the same time, a lot of these can perform. If you go to sort by and you click most popular, a lot of these are neutral topics. Top 5 worst exercises. Stop doing these. We can try top 5 worst exercises, something else in the parentheses. Done, you know? Or never do this one exercise again. It just gives you an idea of what works. And then we'll have a picture of an exercise with a big X through it. Just make sure it's a popular exercise, because if it's not a popular exercise, nobody's going to care. They're going to be like, oh yeah, I know that crazy exercise doesn't work, you know? But yeah, how to get rid of man boobs, you know? Stuff like that. All this stuff will work. There's no point of reinventing the wheel. So I hope that helps you pick it out. And I will be sending this over so you guys have a copy of this.